thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I'm supposed to ask you lots of important basketball questions, but looking at you on screen, I just want to know how you have adopted the Kevin Garnett half hoodie on look and gotten it to stick there. Could you please tell us the secret?
No, I didn't adopt it. I just, I've been wearing my hood all day, and I wanted to make sure I could hear stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got to know what's going on around me, so I just, you know, half of the head in, half out.
I like it.
Damian, how you feel about the matchup against the Pelicans? How you feel about you guys' chances?
I like our chances. I think they're a really good team. We split during the regular season, and they got AD, they got Drew Holiday, Rondo, Mirotic, so they got a lot of guys that pose a threat for us. But I think we did ourselves a huge favor by securing that home court for the postseason, and they got to come see us first. So we got to take advantage, take care of the home court, and just be ready for that challenge. But I like our chances.
Damian, you're a guy who's had to really earn the respect you've had in the NBA with some great play, and in a kind of a way, while you've arrived at this point, Drew Holiday is a guy who doesn't seem to get the kind of respect that maybe he deserves. And I feel like this series, that matchup's going to be huge and really exciting for the fans to watch. So how do you see that matchup, you going back and forth with one of the other West's best guards and Drew Holiday?
I mean, well, he may not get the respect that he deserves publicly or, to everybody else, but I'm pretty sure amongst our peers, people respect him, not just as an offensive player, but as a defender. He's always a tough matchup. He's been an all-star before in this league, so we know how good Drew Holiday is, and I know it's going to be a tough matchup, but I'm always down for that, so I'm excited about it.
Dame, you made the All-Star game this year. Second half of the season, you've been on a tear playing like an MVP. You feel that you should be on the All-NBA team?
Yeah, I think I should be first team All-NBA. I think with our team success, how tough a year it's been in the Western Conference, I think I improve every year, and I've improved more this season than I have in any other season, not just as far as stats, but just the impact on the game. I think I've played at that level, so I feel like I'm deserving of it, but, we'll see.
Well, Dame, we got Scotty on set here, and he's always talking about how playing in Portland, you don't get quite the attention maybe in some other parts of the country, just the time zone and everything else, but your fans rep for you so hard. There's a group called the Trailblazers fan group, and they recently put up a billboard because all these other cities are putting up billboards saying, LeBron, please come play with us. LeBron, you'd be our superstar. This group is like, please, LeBron, you'd be our third option. Dame needs a third option behind Dame and CJ. What did you think of that?
I mean, I think that's pretty cool of them to go, those lengths to, to get that billboard up there. But I'm pretty sure if LeBron went anywhere, he ain't gonna be no third option. So that was a good creativity on their behalf. But I'd be surprised to see that happen.
Well, I just like the idea that they're making the statement that they've already got two good options. So, yeah, you can come here and be the third if you want. But that's support. That's love from your fans.
Damian, I want to ask you.
They always show love.
I want to ask you, why are you so loyal to the Blazers? I mean, you're probably one of the top 2 point guards in the game. You have an opportunity to go and explore opportunities with other teams, play in bigger markets. Why so much loyalty with the Blazers?
I think just because this is where I started my career. My family moved here, and it's a good living. We like living here, and it's not like, I'm playing for a bad organization. It's been a great organization to play for, a great city to live in, great fans. We've had success. We haven't won a championship, but we've had a lot of success. I think it's a lot of teams around the league that, if they could, they would changed places with us in the last 6 years as far as, having success and not having success, because only one team can win a championship every year. And we working towards being in that position. But for me, I think the loyalty part, that's just who I am. I roll with who I roll with, and if I was to ever not get that loyalty in return, then I can live with that, because I don't expect everybody to be me. But that's just how I feel about the situation.
So I got a question for you. Now that you're a new father, how long before you put a ball in Dame Jr.'s hands and get him going between the legs, stepping back, hitting the wrist where it's fourth quarter time?
I don't know, man. I'm a first-time, brand-new father, so we'll see. I'll be the first one to put the ball in his hands, but I ain't gonna force it on him. You know, hopefully he gravitate towards it and he want to do it. So, but I'm definitely gonna put it out there for him to grab.
First of all, he's going to be tapping his wrist, Damian, being like, it's time for milk. It's time for milk. That is what he's going to be doing. They just showed the picture that you put on the IG yesterday. Oh, I know it. Of you feeding him and the shoes on the baby and the shoes on you. That is so killer. I got to shout out Adidas for hooking you up like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was real cool. You know, I always wanted like my nephews and stuff when they were younger to have my shoes and all that. And now that I got my own son, it's cool that he could, you know, have my shoes and all his stuff. Got my logo on it, bottles and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool, man. I appreciate him for that.